Hi and welcome back to the Big Knit Energy YouTube channel. My name's Sammy and this is my knitting and spinning podcast. It has been a few weeks since I checked in with you guys because I wasn't doing a lot of making. I've been playing Stardew Valley a lot. It's my first time playing the new 1.6 update. I didn't really play it all earlier this year other than on console. I'm playing on PC now. But that is unrelated. That's just why I wasn't making a bunch. So I do have some finished objects for you. One is basically finished, but I'm going to count it finished because I just need to block it and then seam it. But I'll get into that right now. Alright, so my first finished object is my Advent socks. And these were the Woolens and Nosh Advent. I think it had a name this year, but the ones in Nosh 2024 Advent came in a bag like this. Let me see if the colorway label's in here. No, it fell off somewhere, but here they are. They are very long. I used the full 24 stripes. And these are probably the tallest socks I've made. They go up onto my calf, so they're a bit too tight there. I almost wish that I had just started the ribbing in the main color, the striping yarn. I think that would be a much better length. This is a bit much. Or if I had known how long they were going to end up, then I would have cast on more stitches and then decreased. But here they are. I did a 56 stitch sock. But my gauge is a bit loose on the needles I use, so it's more like a 60 stitch sock. And I really like the way these turned out. I love the black in between all the stripes. And this is, I believe, let me see if I have the label somewhere. No, I don't. This is, I believe, it's a 85 Targhee, superwash Targhee 15% nylon. But yeah, I think everyone started in kind of different places because I saw some people that they started more like right here or down here. And I like the way mine turned out because I really like these like teal minty colors up here and the pinks and purples to show more. So when I wear regular shoes, then my favorite parts will show, which is nice. And this was the mini it came with, which was a 30-gram mini. And I think I have like 15-ish grams left of each skein for the socks, and then also the mini. I think I have about 15 grams left of each, so maybe only 10 of the mini. But here's the mini. I didn't rewind it, and I did rewind the 2 bits of the main skeins. I don't know what I'll do with these. Maybe it would be cool to do like a scrappy stripy Musselburgh or something. Use up some of my self-striping scraps. So that's my first finished object. I would hang these up, but I guess I could mush the cuff down. Next up is a few crochet squares. Honestly, I should have way more done. I barely made a dent in my scrap vent, but you know, it is what it is. First up, this is Fiona K Knits in the colorway Rest in Pieces Colin, and I made this after I finished what are they called? The Everything November mitts for my niece. So there's one square. Now I don't remember where I'm putting my squares. Oops, I threw that one. Well, I've been putting them somewhere. I don't remember where, so I'm gonna have to find them. And then I have a bunch to block, I think, already. Next up, this is from my scrap vent. And so is this one. I believe this one is Cascade Heritage. Let me see if I have the labels here. Yes, this is Cascade Heritage Orange. And this one is Fiona Knits. Oh, tons of her yarn. Fiona Knits in the colorway Grace. Looks like all my squares that need to be blocked are in this basket, even the ones that aren't part of the scrap vent, so I will throw that in there. I'm using this little basket I got at the SoCal Fiber Fair. I also like to put spinning fiber in here, and then I use this to hang it off of my spinning wheel. Okay, next up is a basically finished object. I need to block it and then seam it, and I don't think you guys have seen this cast on at all. This is the Plumped Up Cowl by Andre Mowry. And I knit this for the Spin Cycle Plump Along because I had just bought with a gift card that I got for my birthday 2 skeins of Spin Cycle Plump in the colorway, what is it called? The colorway, the dark side, maybe? Yeah, I'm such a mess. Yes, colorway dark side plump. Each skein is 100 yards. It's bulky weight, and I think I used like 1.5 skeins for my main color. And then for my contrast color, I used a Mystery Single Ply Purple, which is the darker purple, and then I used, I held with it Fua Fua by Moondrake Yarn Co., I think. Let me grab the labels. I honestly can't remember. This is going to be so chaotic and have so many cuts because I am scatterbrained right now. Oh, I have all of these in my Ginger Snap Fibers bag with my little soot sprites on it. But this is the thicker contrast color. And I've had this in my stash for so long, and I kicked it up so long ago that I honestly don't know what it is. I don't know where I got it. I don't know if I picked this or someone gave it to me, but it is a single ply. It's a bit thick and thin, and it's a very like royal purple. And then, oh, I found the label for my Woolens and Nosh. It was 9010 Targhee nylon. So there we go. This is what I have left of my plump. I did split it once I joined, or sorry, I did break off part once I joined because I had just gone through a dark section, so I didn't want to have 2 of the dark bits right next to each other. Which now that I see the whole thing, and I pinned it and tried it on to see what it would kind of sit like, I don't think I would have minded having 2 dark spots next to each other, close to each other, but this is what I have left. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then, wow, did I not use the labels for any of these? But this is the, I don't know where my labels are. I kicked this one up a long time ago too because I actually swatched with this Fua Fua in this lavender color for, I think it was a suggested yarn for the Alpenglow, which was the DRK or Andre Mowry Rhinebeck sweater, not this past year but the year before that. Is that right? No, it was the year I went, so 2023. Maybe this was for the tessellated? Yes, I believe I got this for the tessellated, and I was trying to use mostly stash skeins I had in stash, so I was using 2 skeins of dyed in the wool that my sister had gifted me, and then I was using some DK one-of-a-kind Moonglow Yarn Co. For the main color, and I bought this to go with them, and I swatched and I hated the colors together, so I ended up using Drops Kid Silk Mohair that I just hadn't stashed. So I had this skein caked up. I'd only used it for a swatch, and it was just sitting around, and I thought it would be the perfect thing to make this kind of a bit more plump to go with the plump. So that is what I did. So we have half stash yarn and half Plump, which was technically stash yarn. Also, I didn't buy it for this, but it was brand new, so it's hard to count it as stash yarn. And this is going to, oops, sew together like this. It's so hard to show. So it's going to be a bit asymmetrical, it looks like, and it will sit a bit. This is so terrible to show this way. It'll sit a bit like this. So it's going to be a big, huge neck warmer, and it's really, really cute. It doesn't look like it right now maybe, but it's going to be really cute. So hopefully I'll be able to wear this next time for you guys. And yeah, I just really like it. I love knitting brioche. It's one of my favorite stitches. I love how squishy and stretchy it is. Just fantastic. And I love the colors. So yeah, that is my DRK Plumped Up cowl. I was trying to remember the name. Next for whips, I have a spinning whip. I have this on my electric eel wheel 6. And this is my Akara Rose or Akara Yarns 12-day winter solstice countdown. So I think I have the first 4 colors on here, and I'm splitting them in half vertically and spinning half just end to end on here, and then the other half I'm going to make roll legs out of, and then I will have those 2 singles, and I will spin a single with the all green braid, and I will apply them all together. So that's what we have so far. In my basket right here, I don't know if you can see that, in my basket right here, I have the other halves of those that I'm going to make roll legs out of. And yeah, next is acquisitions, so we'll just move right on. First up, I'm just going to show you, I got this little cheap Amazon pack of 5 latch hooks because I want to latch hook some like coasters and stuff. I'm trying to decorate. I'm not usually a big decorator, but yeah, I got these 5 different sizes because I have a couple different size mesh pieces to work on. So there's that. Next is from Crafted by the Fates. This is Phoenix's Etsy shop, Crafted by the Fates. You can find her on Instagram under the same name. But first I got these little progress keepers from her. This one says Feral Fiber Artist, and then this one is some of her own art, and you can see it's a skull with mushrooms growing out of it. I forget what kind of skull this is. I'm really bad at remembering stuff, but yep, it's really cute. And then I bought this bandana that she crocheted. She had a bunch of matching like bandana and earring sets. So I've got this cutie pie little crochet bandana. I'm excited because I think this is such a wearable color. Hopefully it looks good on me. But I really like this color, and I think it's going to go with a lot. So I'm very excited to wear that. I had to wait to show you guys though. And then I also got, I think this was part of it. I don't know. I also got this 2 50-gram skein set, which is Impressionist fingering, and it is colorway winter forage. So it's these 2 50-gram skeins, and I ordered this little mini baby bag because it's so cute, little drawstring bag. Oh, that's separate. This is not part of the order. Sorry, I forgot. This is the bag that goes with the, which is a much larger, good sized bag that matches the winter forage, and it's got all these little snowflakes and mushrooms. It's just so cute, and that is what released together. So these 2 things were able to be purchased together. Now I remember. Okay, next I got this, I think it's called Baby Bee Adorable, which is like one of those fake Chanel baby yarns. And I got it in the colorway Mint Charm because I want to crochet a Junimo from Stardew Valley. I want to crochet a little like amigurumi Junimo to put on my computer desk to sit next to me while I play Stardew Valley. So there's that. And I will show you guys that when I finish it. Next up, this was a Christmas gift from one of my knitting friends that I know in person. And I gave her one of those leather like ball cages. That sounds weird. One of those, I don't know what they're called, but Spin Cycle stocks them, and they're leather and they're like strappy, and you can put your knitting project in there. It looks like a cage. She calls it yarn jail, but she had mentioned she liked those, so I gave her that, and then I had ordered her a self-striping yarn also, so I gave her those for Christmas. And she picked these for me because I really liked some mitts she knit, so she got me yarn to make my own. So she got me this Malabrigo Arroyo, and it's called Sweet Lip Bandas. Don't know what that is. And then Sadness Scarring Tin Silk Mohair to hold with it. And does this have a color? It says color 9825, but it's like this weird pukey chartreuse color. Because she knows what type of colors I like really well, apparently. And so I'm really excited for these. Very excited. It's going to be so cute. So I'm going to hold these together and knit some mitts, which is perfect because I have chronically cold hands. And then she also got me the Coco Knits Maker's Keep magnetic slap bracelet in like the same color green. Very pukey. And I'm really excited for this because this is going to be great for sewing and everything. I don't know. Sewing, cross stitch, embroidery, weaving in ends. I'm really excited about this. I've never really got anything from Coco Knits for myself, other than like some of those locking stitch markers. But I always look at their stuff and I never really get it, but I do like them a lot. So I got that. And then this, it is called a point protector leash. So she gave me some little mushroom point protectors, knitting needle point protectors. And then this, gosh, lean forward to show you guys. You put them on here. So you stab this through them, and then, you know, there's something to hold on them so that they're not just knocking around in your bag or your pocket or on the table. So this holds them. But I was like, oh, it looks like a giant piece of body jewelry. So now we both can't get that out of our heads. So, but it's cute and it's so functional. It does look like body jewelry to me, but I like it a lot. It's going to be very useful. I'll put these on there so you guys can see. Oh, but this is from Comma Craft Co. Comma C-O-M-M-A Craft Co. And let me see who these point protectors are from. Point protectors are also from Comma Craft Co. Cool. Here's their card. Pause and zoom in, I guess, if you want to see. So there it is. Got these little mushies on it. Oh, that's actually really cute. Pretty adorable. And I think that's all I've got for today. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of things I want to work on right now, but I am planning to do a bit of a whip down. Since it's a new year, I would like to like work through some of my languishing projects and have a fresh start. Like, I wasn't gonna rush myself with Christmas gift knitting to try to get a bunch of stuff done before the end of the year because I just didn't want to get burnt out. But now that I'm in a new year, I would really like to kind of like clear off some of my needles and like feel like I have the availability and the option to start new things. I would love to have like more mindful makes and like things that I'm really gonna use and that will be very wearable. A lot of things I've made in the past, I haven't necessarily liked the way they fit me or like look on me, or like I was just trying to use a certain yarn and so maybe it wasn't the best fit for the project type of thing. So I want to be a lot more intentional with my making this year, and yeah, I just want to kind of like see where that takes me. I would also really like to do more like spinning this year and maybe purchase less. So I tried to do a stash down before. I'm just gonna call this like more intentional making. So I would like to make more stuff with what I have, and I would like to make more stuff that's gonna be really wearable and usable. So yeah, we're gonna whip down. We're gonna stash down. If you guys want to see a whip down video, maybe I'll do like a whip down intro, and then I can do a check-in like during the summer, and we can see if I got my stuff done or not. Because I feel like realistically, a lot of my whips could be done by summer, and like I would be having all new things on the needles. So yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. I also might try to make a yardage used goal. Instead of like counting all my skeins, maybe I'll try to do yardage in and out. I think that would be easier for me. So yeah, we're going to work on whips. We're going to consume less, well, purchase less, but use things that we have. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.